them thing, me not talk about woman. You understand? Me not talk about woman. What me not do, what me not, no. That's not me kind of conversation. There's a turn off for me. Period. You understand? You there meeting up with somebody doing lunches, and the person could be a friend, that person could be an associate. You understand? It might be a business potential. Me in talking about woman. You understand? Who she shape she this. But I talk for me live, but there's commentary and dip on kicks and talking about the process of how we, oh Jesus Christ. Okay, safe brother. Yeah, like how we you know, how men think and all these kind of things. But in general, for me and me partner, them for sit down and talk, but woman, no. Well, not in the sense talk woman name, right? For instance, you know, somebody say, oh, I know the girl, yeah, I dated her or whatever. That's a very straightforward conversation, right? Or we see each other for time, or wherever I know her. Or I introduce and say, this is my partner. You understand? Them kind of thing. But not no intimate details. I think there's an anti-man thing. That was a good thing, and then the me ain't there in there. You understand? There's me and the woman business. So even today, I have two friends like me and one of them banning easy about 4 feet tall. If you're tiny man invite, you might watch and know what you're talking about. So you might invite me introducing me to girl, right? The man is about 4 feet tall, auntie. Oh God, this girl. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the man is about 4 feet tall. So the man is a real womanizer boy. So the man introduced me to girl. Right at Giftland, I could remember. So all I think is like this man want me there with the girl, because I can't imagine you is 4 feet tall, you understand? And you introducing you girl to a hunk. You know? This my girl, you are share with this girl. I think it is even this my new. You understand? I would carry this thing right now in the toilet and finish it off. You know? Yeah, we use a lime for peace of time, but I can't handle anything. And I don't tell people, right? Here I tell you, I just get offended for a little jokey thing. People don't know. I take offense. I a serious manner with certain things. You act in a certain manner and act in a certain way and all them thing there. I take serious offense. If you treat me too nice, I go into panic. I just want to know what's your program. Who send you? You understand? I want to know if you treat your family, your children, so. Critic, I tell you, I fell. Yeah, we wire people. Jesus send you? You understand? Where's your program, truck? Man, you come with old truck too close to me, but it belong means your Bedford truck. Them thing even there in this country no more. Are you there rolling up behind people with them? But you got there paying it. Watch how close he come behind me with he Bedford right in the back there he there. And there's them Bedford truck with them wrong light. Yeah, and them thing forging brakes and I can't think must even walking properly now these days. Yeah, I got done with this chippiness, man. Yeah, I'll taking some serious chances. Yeah, and he GCC, he truck is GCC. Eh? Yeah, I get a thing moving, I do, and then running up close behind people. But they steady recommended 35 feet apart. Watch how he rolling up behind me. Watch. Right. Keep the thing 35 feet apart, brother. Yes, sir. Keep the thing 35 feet apart. Yeah, I'm telling you. And some woman here have now the anti-manism in men, right? The anti-manism in men does be facilitated by women. Because there's like man talk with them. You go wrong and they're wrong with a man what talking about you. You hear back thing? You understand? Your man talk about me. Critic this, critic said it. You understand? Like me and Glenn, all the time I nearly clap a back saying Glenn for the same thing. Big story me in get. Right? Hey son.
You don't talk to the operator?
No, he there going to the yard there. You meeting?
The crane operator?
Yeah.
They already?
No, well I know coming there, but here up now. Show them who going and they gotta watch the equipment, know what they're working with.
Well, they done the checking the crane.
Roger, that coming there.
Alright.
Cool.
So you wait till I just make my way. in the back there.
Roger that, son. And you got fuel for care for you too?
I done fuel up and everything.
Massive, son. Cool, eh? Yeah. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Good morning.
Good morning, Critic. How are you?
Oh, it's a man. Oh, shit, I thought it was a woman. Good morning, sir. How are you doing? How can I be of help to you?
Good, good. Yo, this girl, what them hold up for in the dorm there, right? I think now they're saying that they have to get a team of liar to represent shit.
Yes, everybody and anybody, man, woman, child. Smallie had lawyers representing him. Smallie, the criminal who committed, participated in massacres, he had a lawyer representing him. That is a right. That is by law.
Yeah, buddy, but here no, by the right guideline law, right? Anybody could kill anybody and get up as long as you get money, right? You could take liar represent you this, that, right? Who will represent these kids' life on last body? And
by nature, the people who instituted the charges against her for murder, they are representing the people whose lives are lost. You understand?
I feel like, you know, Guyana, I don't know what to say about it, but I mean...
Well, if you don't know what to say, you're saying the right. You shouldn't say anything if you don't know what to say.
Yeah, because the law not there for nobody. You understand?
I am suggesting to you, if you don't know what to say, if you're ill-informed as it relates to the matter of which you speak, you shouldn't say anything. If you keep your mouth shut, people wouldn't know what you know. You just watch on and you learn.
So
you understand?
How much more what I innocent like that body? How much more what I innocent like that in Guyana body? Yeah? And nobody now open the eye to the situation body. The lion judge is there to make money body. That the point is the lion them now open the eye.
You ain't catching me. Have you seen people being charged for murder before? You follow cases where people have been charged for murder before?
Everybody, people charge you more than they get sentenced, they end up getting people for prison, some of them die in prison. Look, one man from me village, right? For me, when I put wisdom up front, right? Like racialness. During born and time, right? The man who taught us something here. And like 3 years now, the man come out from prison during born and time, bro. You understand? Still a lady in Blackbush, husband and wife in Blackbush. And the man gets sentenced. But let the Kenny man find out back. Let the Kenny man come out from prison like 3 years now. For now.
So what you're telling me, I ain't understand what's the point. What's the point comparing to that man and this girl?
When we see this girl do that, and they can TikTok attack that, who cares? They're born like fucking bored and thing, who cares this damn thing, right?
My brother, I'll suggest that you're ill-informed. Basically, in terms before, because I think you're getting what I'm saying. I can put it in a term. I think you're fucking confused.
You know what we confused other children that like the program?
Yeah. You like fucking confused. You out of it. Because I try to understand, and I is a fairly understanding person. What you're trying to say. Now, a man who 30-something years, what comparison is that to a young lady who was just charged 19 murder charges? What was the comparison? How you see it? How you understand? Help me to help you understand.
Okay, so let's say each children should spend 10 years past that, you got to spend 100 or something here there.
Well, that depends is if it runs concurrently or otherwise. You got concurrent and you got consecutive, one after the other. And a lot of times that is up to the judge's discretion. So one is one sentence and then another sentence and then another sentence and then one could be all the sentence sideways. So it might be 1 10-year. The funny thing is, there's no 10-year for murder. That's the thing, you gotta know the law. And if you had a case, if you have a country, you are living in a democracy. If you have a country that they just pick up somebody because somebody said to do this and they put them in jail for life, that is a dictatorship. In a democracy, the individual is afforded the opportunity to representation. And if they can't afford it, a lawyer is given them and afforded them by the state. Because even in your wrongdoings, the state have to take care of you. I am saying to you that Smallie, the criminal who participated in the massacre at Bartica, he had lawyers. So why can't this young lady have a lawyer?
Yeah, but Critic, the man was do the massacre involved and was been sentenced life in prison, right? How much prison guard in charge of the prison there?
No, but me know what, you confuse me. We're talking about a young lady having a lawyer. You see, one of the things with people is confusing themselves. You have to have a clear thought process. That's the only way you could learn and develop yourself. I don't want us to leave this conversation because people are listening to us and learning too. You come, you obviously are inept. You know, you understand the law and how it works. But you want to have an input and you'd like to see it different. I want to know first thing, where's the issue that you have with a young lady getting a lawyer? What do you think? Having a lawyer affords her the opportunity of getting off. Do you think she's going to get off? Do you think she's going to get off? Well, that is why you have to let the law take its course. Because in the event you drink up your rum and driving on the road, you hear, drink up your rum and driving on the road at 80 kilometers per hour, which is the speed limit, and a man drink up he rum and run cross you, and you knock he down and kill he. You were doing the speed limit, but you was drunk. You was not supposed to be driving drunk. You too would like a lawyer to explain that, oh God, me been drunk, but me not drive fast, and he been drunk. He run across and everybody see. You don't expect, oh God, one man dead, you gotta go jail, you kill one man. You expect the opportunity to go to the court and be able to say, me take my drinks. Me not drive and so, but me not go speed. The camera show that. And you bring the camera footage and show him now. You understand what I'm saying? You follow me?
Yeah, Critic, I hear you. Yeah.
I hope you learn from that, my brother. I hope I can teach you guys. You understand? Because you can't, where you want to hang them, you want to lynch them. Eh? What about if we start beating I am broken up, I am fudging hand and put for them woman why I am malice? Eh? We walking around in a society, we playing like we know what's going on. What if we start beating it? Yeah, what if we start chopping off all them little teeth my hand? Nobody take into consideration the hardships a man go through, and he don't know how to pass. And here we thinking in the mind, I got the opportunity. Let me snatch a chain, let me snatch a phone, let me run. But if we start chopping off people's hand, when we start chopping off dicks, we're gonna end up, we're gonna end up in a society like this. If you start chopping off hand for taking bribe and thief, you think the whole half of the Guyana police force lose their hand. This is the first thing. Yes, sir. If you start chopping off dicks for them banner and molesting people and so, right? The whole of my half of my they lose the dick. So you gotta be civil. Because ask yourself, Do you know only years ago we had laws, it was the age of consent was 13? Yes, and so you imagine a 50-something-year-old man now, when he was 13, so he lashing 13-year-old, a 14-year-old thing. You understand? That ingrained in he. And automatically as they updated the law, he becomes a pervert. You have to allow, that is what a civilized society does. That is the rule. Again, sometimes the system is weak. But do you really want the system y'all asking for? Half of y'all is low life and hungry belly. You can't see nothing, you wouldn't pass nothing. Let me say we getting lashes for abusing women. I would have done get lashes because I hit me wife by 11 times when I was a confused soul. You understand? Let me say we getting lashes with the cattle nine tail. Y'all know this well? Everybody cattle nine tail. Right? So you got to be cognizant of what you say and how you say it. What you gotta do is put thought. Look at the things. She, like everybody else, or even more, needs representation. You understand? Oh, she get one laugh. What we gonna do? Shy she overboard? We now a communist country like China. We can't put you up in front of firing squad and shoot you. Yeah, so we commit to certain things. We suggest we're a civilized people, and then we work on acting likewise. You driving down the road, you're doing 65 as is he. This area you're doing 65. And pissing drunk out your mind. You understand? And a man, he drunk too. Run cross you. We gotta figure it out. The magistrate will be looking. You are a doctor. You never get problem before. You understand? Yeah, you're going through some problems. Make you drink. Because what make you drink? Drunk 8 o'clock in the morning. And not only that, if you're 1 point over the limit, you're over the limit, right? So now, the magistrate have to look and say, well, you're just 1 point over the limit, suggesting there was 2 beers. You can't be very drunk. You understand? They have to take into consideration how much alcohol you had in your system. Because 1 point over the limit is over the limit. If the police say now, yes, you're over the limit, and so how much over the limit? 2 alcoholic beverages within 15 minutes of a, which in the requirement is 2 alcoholic beverages you could drink, right? What they did not tell you, if you drink 2 beers now and go and do a test, it will show that you're over the limit. And 2 beers right now can't get you high. You understand? We're all different. So thought has to be put into what you say, where you don't see. And you up in your feelings and you just decide. You understand? Let me throw shit to the dogs. It's a long time. The English and so used to do that. They started burning women at the stake, saying there's witches and all kind of thing. You understand? We had pastimes like that, where ignorance took over. Yes. You understand? The Catholics went across, the Catholics are whoever went across the world killing people who didn't believe in what they think, in their belief. You understand? We've had that. And you still got parts of the world that you go to. And the people are act very much uncivilized. You understand? You see some photos. You gotta see hate people throw tire up on people and burn people because they're highly superstitious, believe in all kind of stupidness. You understand? We're not a society like that. And first thing you have to ask, what would you want for yourself? You don't say, all right, let me go and kill myself. I never meet nobody when they don't do the deed. All right, I'll take me life. I guilty. Everybody fighting the case down to the end. Because after making the mistake, then you realize how important life is. You understand? And I say making the mistake. You understand? So, those considerations have to be taken. What you want for yourself, you must expect for others. This is how the system works. That is why when I go to the court, when I subscribe to the court, when I go to the court, I carry the Guyana Press Association to court. And I knew in my heart that the Guyana Press Association, I didn't realize was a Polari club. I didn't realize was the property of Nazima Ragubir. You understand? But I knew what they were doing was wrong. I knew that they got to set a cover up inside there. I knew these things in my heart. I went to the court. The court said, your matter is wholly misconceived. I accepted the court's decision. I had another course, another level of recourse. I could have appealed the case. And when I sit down and was advised, the Chief Justice was correct. Because it's Nazima Ragabir Polari Club, it's she business. You understand? So I subscribe to it. I don't go cuss the chief. Oh God, you're wrong. And this, I in my heart knew what the Guyana Press Association with. Now it come out. They got a business. They don't give account for the business. Have they filed taxes? The money what is given to this business, Nazima Ragabir business, where does it go? Who managing the money? I know a set of wrong thing going on. I go to the court for start a case, for stop the elections. The Chief Justice said, your matter is wholly misconceived. It can't get more clear. I accepted. In the same week, I went to the court where the same judicial system, where Modwata carried me to court. And the judge said, there is no evidence, there's no proof, it makes sense. And Modwata would have presented a lot of stuff. You win some, you lose some. You have to accept the system, how it works. The system doesn't always work in your favor. And the behavior with the court system is as a result of how the politicians act. Like they never rang. You understand? Even the system has its flaws. Even the system has its flaws. And you see that with the appeal court, where many times, after going to the appeal court, and the appeal court ruled in favor of the PNC, you go to the Caribbean Court of Justice, and the people them say, here, what now? This thing ain't making no sense. You imagine the appeal court at one time had an argument for was the greater number in 65? You imagine the appeals court supported a crazy concept by the PNC? Eh? Crazy, you can't believe. Crazy concept. Unbelievable. So the system works. So the judicial system, the high court here, make a judgment, you move to the appeal court if you're not satisfied. And then there's a court even higher than both of them. And 3 times is the charm. You understand? So I'm telling you with Smallie thing. Obviously it was well planned. Because it is said that Smallie's brother is one of the people with him. And the first impression we get, everybody calculated how this happened and then really focusing on why anybody would lose out Smallie is because we were given the impression that the Spanish people involved in this thing, Spanish speaking people involved in this thing. You understand? But there's a banner from Friendship Buxton and a banner from Smallie brother. It's known people. You understand? Where they get the resources from? Where they get two AR-15 from? Let me see as well. Let me hear is what really they had. What kind of weapons they had? Let me get the information for you. Three AR-15 rifles, which is equivalent to the Russian Kalashnikov. That's the AK-47. Three AR-15. Now, an AR-15 on the black market is $2 million. Where they getting the resources for get the ball thing now? You understand? And why did the prison officers from the first report that the police is giving out, why they give the impression? Or was it the prison officer? What going on? Who gave the impression that Spanish-speaking people is shooting? It is said that Smallie brother was one of the people in the boat shooting. How we get the first story is Spanish-speaking people. A Spanish man. There was a deliberate attempt to throw us off. How none of them prison officers in there and nobody get shoot? This was an elaborate plot. Who has the resources to get to the chief prison officer, 4 prison officers? Who has the resources to get to those people? Yeah, I gotta get serious and see things over there. Ask questions. Know what is going on. So let history be a guide, eh? Let history be a guide. Yeah, I go and look. At every time this country definitely open up, who does in the past, who has used criminal methods to bring this country down, to bring this country to its knees? Who uses methods like that? Yeah, I'll just go and check. Let history be a guide. Yeah, go and check for yourself. Look at every time something spark off that cause unrest in this country. Look at how it starts. Go and read the stories about the dark days. We gotta make videos with them. We gotta make movies with them. Netflix gotta get a series. The dark days. You understand? The dark days, the more bad than Purge. Imagine them make Purge is a fictional thing. You understand? And we had in Guyana. Bratan and us. Dark days. So guys, I will take my leave. Today we got a full, beautiful sunny day and a full turnout with the guys. So got a lot of work going on. Hope the weather hold up like this. And this one like see. And them boys walking and know we all growing together. You guys take care. Peace out.